Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Roberto Rodriguez and this is Detail Culture. And today we're going to talk about iron removers. So let's get into the video. So why is it important to use something like this on your car's paint or wheels? That's because when you're doing a normal wash or go to the car wash and get your car cleaned up, the exterior, the regular car soaps or whatever they have over there, the waxes, it's not going to get the braille dust off your car or all this buildup on your wheels. Now, what I mean by real dust is, you ever seen a white vehicle and behind the front wheels, you see a bunch of like orange little specks all over the place, and I have a picture of it right here. That's real dust. That's iron fallout. That's from braking. It's from your pads connecting to your rotor when you stop, and it's just grinding, just little particles just coming right out of it, getting baked onto your wheels, and then when you're driving, the wind blowing past, and then it's getting stuck right on your side of your car's paint. Majority of the time, you're going to see it behind the wheels. If you have the drums in the back, you probably won't see it as much. But now, new cars now, they all have disc brakes all over. So you're going to see it in the back as well. So it's definitely something to look forward to, because when you're trying to, take care of your car's paint, you're going to feel it's going to be a little rough. That's why clay bars come in, and then something like this comes into play to help smooth out your paint. That's why these things are made up. Just a quick thing about clay bar. For me, I only clay bar things when I'm ready to polish something, because the clay is kind of abrasive. So it could leave some marring on your paint. So then the only way to fix that is by polishing. So something like this is a good product to do. Like my car is coated, so I really don't want to clay it. Every time I wash it, I'll use something like this to take any of that stuff out of there, so my paint is clean all over again, and the paint could be hydrophobic all over again, because your paint could clog up with the metal particles getting onto your paint just from breaking. And there's all different types of ways from iron particles getting onto your paints, not just from breaking, but majority of the time it's going to be from your breaking. So with this product here, this one right here is Geon iron, and you can use this on your paint, you can use this on your wheels to get any of that stuff off. And when you see it, when you spray it on there, what you want to do is you want to clean the surface first. You want to spray that on there, and before you spray it on there, honestly, in my opinion, the product's going to work better when the surface is dry, because if your surface is wet, now it's going to be diluted with water. So you want the chemicals to do its thing and work the time that it needs to do it, to do its best. So in my opinion, dry your wheels, maybe dry your paint, then spray this on, rinse it off thoroughly, and then dry it again. I know it's probably a pain in the ass, but hey, if you want the product to do its thing, that's what you're using these products. You do not want to be in direct sunlight. We want to work in shade, and you do not want this to dry on your paint or your wheels. If it does, you see it drying, maybe spray some more product on there, maybe hose it down with some water. Do whatever you have to do to make sure this stuff does not dry, because it'll leave like a nasty little stain that you probably got to polish off. So then that's more work you have to do. Okay, just keep that in mind. So always read your directions on the products that you get. Some products from good companies might be a little different, but normally when you spray some iron remover on your vehicle's paint or wheels, you want it to be on a cool surface. So also to make sure your wheels are not just hot from just driving, or your panels are not like really hot to the touch. You want to make sure everything's cool. Okay. When you're spraying this stuff on there, you want to spray it off maybe for like, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. Then hose it down again, or maybe spray some more on there. Like I said, you do not want this to dry. So this one here can do for, like I said, wheels and paint, which is fine. And this one here is a wheel cleaner. That's what it says, but it has the same chemical, and it's a big word. I'll have it right here for you, what it is. And it does the same thing. What it does is it breaks down the metal particles on your car's finish, and it's going to turn like purple slash like reddish, and that's when you know the product is working, starting to break those down. And then after that, you just pressure wash it off, and then you can just finish drying off your car, and you should be okay. Like I said, you can always use this if your car is ready for polish. I would use this first to make your cleaning stage a little easier for yourself. So when you're cleaning, it's not going to be so much contamination on the paint. So definitely use this first and then clay. That's the way I would do it. And like I said, with this is made more for wheels because it's gonna have the wheel cleaner in. It's a cleaner and it has that same ingredient in there to break down the ferrous metals in there. So, and this is more of a, it's a liquid, but between liquid and gel, I would say. It's a little thicker. That's because you want it to stick on the wheels and do its job, not just to sit there and to run straight down. You know what I'm saying? You want to let it sit, have more dwell time to actually do its thing. And this product does not smell nice. It has like a rotten egg smell, so you're aware. And also, it is kind of pricey. It is like $80 a gallon to like $140 a gallon. So keep that in mind. Now, when you're using this product, you're actually going to see it in action. So you're going to see it better on a white color car. I have some like a video or a picture here to show you. You're going to actually see it, like I said, in action. If you have a darker color car like black paint, it's still going to work. You're still going to have the ferrous metals stuck on your paint, but it's not going to be noticeable. But it's definitely a good process to do to keep your paint clean as possible. And if your car is ceramic coated, now you don't want to clay your ceramic coated car because, like I said, clays are mild abrasives and you might have to polish something out. Otherwise, you want to polish your ceramic coating. You just put hours putting on. So that's why when I clean my car, I'll use something like this. So it's going to eat the ferrous metals that are clogging up my paint, so then it can be back to being hydrophobic. Because you're going to see some stuff, and I'll show you another picture of like cars where it's ceramic coated, and on top of it, it's just beaten up nice, but on the bottom panels next to your wheels, it's just like flat as hell. So you want to make sure you use something like this to keep car's paint or ceramic coating doing its thing. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next one.